Here we are with our brand new floor planner tool in Scenario. Now, we're looking at this floor plan here, and you may think, oh, I just dragged another image in, but I didn't. This is actually a fully editable floor plan. I can move stuff around. I have doors here, I have windows. Each one can be changed. All those changes can be undone, just like you normally can. Can move things around to different walls, that type of thing. And we're going to make a little edit to this. So the first thing you can do, let's move this back over here, kind of where it was before. Let's say we want to change the thickness of this. Well, you can go here and you can select an even thicker wall that's more of an exterior wall look. If you wanted to make it much thinner, you could go select a very thin line. And even if you want to make it a different color, you can choose any color you want. So we're going to stick with black for now, and we're going to make this an exterior wall, but let's say we want to add another room over here, and that makes this an interior wall. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to select an individual point here. So you can see that only that point is now selected. If I wanted to drag that around, stuff would go with it. But what I actually want to do is I want to split this because I want to make this open up a little bit. So I'm going to split that, and now you see that I have 2 points here that are no longer connected to one another. So I'm going to go ahead and open that up. This all has changed direction, so this actually makes sense, but to get that back where it needs to be, you want to hit the little rotate button there. That just makes the doors swing in a different direction. So we've moved this over here. You can see that we have these points here where we can add new points in the middle. So let's make this little wall go in a little bit, just like that. Let's select that segment there, and I actually want to make that a specific length. Let's say I know that this is exactly 2 feet, so we'll make it 2 feet. And that doesn't line up anymore, so we'll just drag it down until it does. You see that I have snap on, and what that means is that everything is going to align in nice right angles. So we'll move this over here, and now that we're on the end here, you see we can just add another segment there on the end. So now that we have that, we can drag that over here. And now we have kind of an extension. Now, let's say that this interior wall has a cased opening, and we want to represent that on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to floor plan. I'm going to add another wall here. And let's go ahead and select this here. We'll line this one up over there. And let's select the segment itself. We'll make it that second thickest one, and then I'm going to do a gap. So I'll drag this gap on here and then just drag it onto this wall. And so this is how we can represent that maybe there's a cased opening there that we need to be aware of. And now we have some windows. We can add some other windows. So we can just drag them on, and then they can snap on there. I'll duplicate that one and add one here. And then I'll just add another one on the side, and let's say that there's a door over here as well. So now we have, you know what, let's make this a double door. If I go to details, I can change the number of doors. So I'll make it a double. We'll go ahead and just make this 6 even. And then I want to swing it the other way, so I can change the swing direction in here, or I can change it by clicking that button. So now we have a little more of an extensive floor plan here. If we like, we can still add, some distances if we want to do measurements. This could help us out with a number of different things. Do that. Now that's snapping, so I'll turn snap off. That helps us out, and you get the idea. And we also have some stairs. So we can go ahead and add stairs, and let's say the stairs, haven't really left much room for them in here, have I? Let's go ahead, we'll snap. We'll add them right here. Let's say they go up just in this direction. And we can do that. Might not be the best house design, but they are stairs. That's all that really matters. And you know what? I just want to nudge those a little bit. So I'm going to take them upward so they're just where I want them, right there. So there you have it. Floor planning in Scenario is live now. Enjoy.